students. Today's topic is nucleophilic substitution reaction. It's saturated compound. In this topic, we will do examples and practice questions of SN1 and SN2 reaction, and then we will see Mitsohnbu reaction. Okay, and already I made one video of this topic. First video, you can go through that. In that I have explained the important points of SN1 and SN2 reactions and general mechanism of both this SN1 and SN2 reactions. Okay, so without wasting time, let's go. Here for SN1, as you know, in the previous video I said stability of carbocation matters. Here there will be 3 hydrogens, right? Here it have 7. Here it have 9, and here it have only 2. But as you can see, this is primary carbocation, secondary, tertiary, and this is just like primary and having no alpha hydrogens. And here are 9 alpha hydrogens. Here 6 alpha hydrogens, right? So for stability of carbocation, you can see that C is more stable, hyperconjugation as per, then B, then A, then D. For SN1, this order will be followed. For SN2, reverse order like D, but actually D does not come under both the reactions because it's not as stable, because this carbon having no alpha hydrogens. Here will be first will be A, then B, then C will be the order for SN2. Let's go to the next question. This is the next question. Here if you see, here will be positive charge, and here positive charge will come. The positive charge here is not stable, only here is stable. So as per stability of carbocation, B is more stable than A. And here in previous video, I have explained the stability of carbocation matters for only SN1 reaction, not for SN2 reaction. This first one is the example of SN1. This hydroxide, we have taken concentrated HCl, and here hydrogen will react. I mean, this oxygen having lone pair, those will attack here, and we will be having OH2 that will go as a living group, and then here will be positive charge, right? And then chlorine will come and attack. You can write its mechanism by saying general mechanism in the previous video. It's of SN1 and this is of SN2. How I can say this is of SN2? This is secondary carbocation, right? Here it from back attack it's doing. By seeing back attack, as you can see, there will be an inversion in the configuration, and it's of SN2. Now this one, here also it is attacking from back, right? This bromine will go and OR is attacking. This is the product. Similarly happening here also. So this is of SN2 examples. Now here you can see this. This is the question, and we have taken concentrated HBr. H will there will be a proton, and this proton will be accepted by O, then will be OH2, right? Bromine will attack from backside and OH2 will removed as a water, right? And again same reaction will be repeated as we have done here, and we will get this product. This is also of SN2. Now here this is of SN1. Why SN1? We will get here carbocation, right? After removal of I as a living group. This carbocation is having 4 alpha hydrogens, right? We will rearrange this hydrogen here and we'll get carbocation here. It's having 5 alpha hydrogen. It means this is a stable carbocation. Stability of carbocation matters in SN1 reaction. So OD will get attached here. Now this one. Here also rearrangement takes place. After removal of leaving group bromine, 5-membered ring has become 6-membered ring, and then we got this carbocation is a stable carbocation, right? So this is also SN1. Now if you see here, stability of carbocation is like how we can take A, not A, B, right? B, A, and then C. If you say, I can ask you that, does here this bromine are acting as a halide groups, right? Here it is acting as a minus, it will give a minus I effect, and it's affecting as a electron withdrawing group. As I said in a previous video, if there is an minus I group or electron withdrawing group, SN1 reaction won't happen, right? So C does not undergo SN1 reaction. Okay, now if you see here, C is more stable than B than A. Same order follows in SN1 as well as SN2 because of bond angle deviations are here. Here, has I changed the configuration, right? So it is SN2, from back attack is it's have been done, and here we have used DMF, that is polar aprotic solvent. That aprotic solvent is used in SN2 reactions, right? Similarly here also DMF I have used, polar aprotic solvent, and this is at axial position, and we got a product in the equatorial position. So it is also of SN2. Now I'll ask you to do this mechanism. This is a question only by yourself. Okay. Now this is general mechanism of intermolecular reactions. What happens is X is having lone pairs, so it will give here, and Y will go as a leaving group. Nucleophile attack from here, and we will get this is the product. This is of SN1. Why this is SN1? Because we are getting stable carbocation because of having a group which can give electron to the alpha carbon, right? Having alpha carbon is attached with the group which can give electrons, we can perform delocalization, we can say. So X should be OR, SR or NR2, which can give lone pairs, or pi electron system can also be there. Y should be the leaving group, most stable leaving group. So these are the leaving group. If these are there, it can have SN1 reaction. We have done some examples here, right? Like this, O gives electrons, and then chlorine get as a kicked out as a leaving group. Now we have an we can have resonance and stable carbocation, right? This ROH alcohol will attack here, and minus H will remove hydrogen as a proton, and then we are going to have this product because of stability of carbocation. This is of SN1 reaction. Similarly here also we'll give an acid, that is proton. To any of this it can attack. I have done here, right? Now this is unstable. This will give lone pair, and this will go as a leaving group, right? And similarly, as we have done in the previous reaction, similarly we will do here also, right? This will go here, and then we have this water group attached. Proton will get removed for the stability of OH, oxygen, and then we are going to have this product. Here, which reaction? Can you guess? By seeing mechanism, it's an SN2 reaction because it's attacking from the back, and then there will be removal of hydrogen as a proton, and we are going to get this product. Similarly here, OH, as OH is not the leaving group, you can't ask nucleophile to attack here, right? We need some base or acid which can provide proton to this OH, and water can be removed. We have used here base NaH. Oxygen will be taken, hydrogen will be taken by it as a proton, and will get RO minus. Then this will attack backside from it, and I will be removed as a leaving group. We will get this is a product. This is also SN2. This here in previous video I said, where there is carbocation, it can have a planar structure, right? Planar carbocation from back side as well as front side. Incoming group can attack, right? So these are the going product we will get. Okay, a plus or minus, that can be racemic mixture. Here we will be having this oxygen having a lone pair, this will attack at the proton and bromine will be removed as a leaving here. Then Br minus is removed, and then we have positive charge here, removal of hydrogen, and now bromine will attack, the bromine which have gone, that will attack, right, from the back side, and then this this bond have been shifted as a electron on the oxygen. This is the product. As I said to you, when there is electron withdrawing group, SN1 cannot be performed, so SN2 can be performed, right? And if there is electron releasing group, SN2 not performed well, but SN1 can be. OH, as we have seen, when there is alcohol, we need to give it NaH base, or we need to make, OH is not a best leaving group, so we need to make it a better leaving group. For that I have used, what I have used is, this is called tosyl group. Tosyl group, OTS minus is a better leaving group as compared to OH. OH is can never act as a leaving group. So this O will act, what we say, this OH will attack at a S and chlorine will be removed. Now we have this is TS group, and OTS can be removed as a better leaving group, right? The nucleophile can attack here, and R and U we can get. Ethers. Ethers are the, what we say, are the stable compounds, right? We need acid, that is HI. As you can see, it having lone pair, it will attack here, attack the proton, and then I minus will be removed, and then I will attack here, that is backside, and we are going to get a phenol and MeI. Thank you very much. As I can't upload a video more than these minutes, I'm not having much memory. Thank you so much. Remaining portion I will upload in the next video. Thank you. Take care, stay home, stay safe.